How you come with 2 hairstyles and leave bald? I've been waiting. I'm talking about, I dream about being harassed.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Jenny, and if you are new here, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. I've seen some very, very scary fights amongst young girls working in the school environment in the urban community. Baby, when I say that they fight, and they will fight and fight and fight till they can't fight anymore. It's like, how many times can you fight one person, right? Their rage and need to physically assault each other is sad. I mean, I can think about the days where it would be a fight every single day. Every single day. And I think that has been the norm, right? That fighting has been the thing forever. And that's not going to change, right? I think now with social media and the idea of young girls being so big and bad and they don't care and they want to make a name for themselves because social media makes it 10 times worse for the need for attention, it takes things to another level, right? And I think that that's the unfortunate side of things, and that's a very dangerous side of things, that fighting and getting themselves involved in these dangerous situations, it doesn't end well, right? So this young woman, 23 years old, shared this video of these young women coming to her home to fight her. I'm gonna share this first clip, and we're gonna come back and talk about it.
Come on outside. Come on outside. Come on outside. I know they probably like, what the fuck are they doing? Jumping this? So, no. Hello, anybody home? You know she home. She just left. I know, I hear her. Like, Jimmy probably trying to hold her back. Like, just tell her come outside, Jimmy. We not even jumping you. We not gonna jump you. Come outside. We not gonna jump you, bro. Jimmy, just let her out at this point. Right, just let her get her friendly. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6. Shit, bro. She got like 5. Keep that bitch covered. Keep that whole covered. She gonna try to report it on Instagram. Y'all see these bitches pulling up to the house. I didn't hear about her for a little minute. Jimmy. Yes, can you have her come outside so we can talk? Man, you trying to protect this grown ass woman, bro. Let her outside. She grown as fuck. She got all that mouth. Hello? So she like 20. Hello? My ball team to come over here and try to jump on my baby.
GHETTO. So, you want your rounds? I'm here. Do you need your rounds? Because I'm here. Do you want your round or not? I'm here. I'm literally here. I'm right here. I'm on the porch. Okay, well, you get your money, honey. I'm here, though. If you want them rounds, tell them to come back.
Let me talk to her.
She hung up.
Let me call her back. Bitch, quit trying to fight my niece. Fight a grown ass woman, bitch. What's going on, Timmy? What's going on, Timmy? Don't ever pull up to my house again.
So as you can see, they're all on the Ring camera. They are there. They are trying to get into the house. And they all come out, right? Her family, her mom, sister, whatever, come out to fight. I think I understand the idea of defending yourself, right? The story is that the girls who came to her house is her ex's sister. Her ex's mom sent her daughter and her daughter's friends to beat up her son's ex-girlfriend. Y'all following me? Right? This is what we're dealing with, right? And this ain't new, right? I'm not going to sit here and say that this is stuff that's new. But remember, the mama sent her daughter to her son's ex-girlfriend's house to beat her up. That's what we're talking about, right? And what she did with her family is they went outside and fought. I think because the need for everyone to try to be seen will lead to these young girls being in very dangerous situations, right? One thing people typically knew was to not go to someone's house, right? Because you never know what you're going to walk into. They have the grounds to defend themselves, but these girls do not care. I remember being in a meeting, and I think I shared this story with y'all before, being in a meeting where a parent was at the school to reinstate her daughter for fighting. The girl supposed to go to the bathroom or something. She was in the bathroom fighting while her mom was in the school having a meeting about her fighting. She got a text about come to the bathroom and fought to fight, and she did. And they unfortunately beat her up so badly. But it's the I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm big and bad, and you are putting yourself at risk, and it is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Well, the young woman responded and shared on social media her reasoning for fighting and the need to fight. And I'm gonna share that for y'all. We're gonna come back and talk about this as well.
How old are you? I'm 23. I'll be 24 in March 15th. And she sent some 18-year-olds to fight me. Mind you, I've been waiting for his sister to turn 18 because she's been talking shit to me since she was 15. I've been waiting. I'm talking about, I dream about beating her ass. I'm just riding in the car, look out the window and daydream about beating her ass. So just imagine how fulfilled and happy I felt when I punched her in her face. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Like it sounded like a slap. That's how hard I hit this bitch. Now just imagine, they probably was all in the car talking big shit, listening to raunchy music, Nuck If You Bug, right? Making plans, talking shit, talking about how they gonna beat my ass. Now imagine the car ride home after that. Silence. You pulled up with a bathrobe on, a blonde quick weave under a black lace. Like she had two different hairstyles and some pink Crocs, and you left with no Crocs. Both of them still here. No robe, still here. No wigs. Hold on. Oh, bitch, this is my new souvenir. I'm gonna start collecting shit from bitches that I beat the fuck up. How you come with two hairstyles and leave bald? Bitch, your wig cap even came off. Who did your quick weave? It was not secure. Me.
So again, this is the situation with these young women, right? She says she's been dreaming and thinking about beating up his sister. Okay. And I understand the dynamics of of not liking someone. I think the problem comes where this stuff goes on and on and on and on and on until someone loses their lives. And I think we need to this again, this big and bad, don't play with me. Like it's this whole dynamic is for women, young girls, that just continues to amplify and get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like, where does it stop? Till someone gets hurt, someone loses their life. And then, like I said, social media has made it 10 times worse. Now, this stuff has always happened, but stuff just stopped. There was nothing to continue to prove, but social media just keeps on going and going and going and going. And you can't be the one to say, I'm not going to fight, or I'm better than that, because then they will make you feel like you're a punk. You can't do that. You can't possibly take the high road, because the women who do, they look at them a certain way. But some women are like, you know what? I don't care.
So y'all, I just left the courthouse not too long ago because people want to try to put their hands on me, and I don't fight. I'm too pretty. Like, I have way too much to lose. I do not fight. Like, that ship has sailed a long time ago. Like, I do not be out here fighting people. Like, catch me in these streets fighting, you would never. Why would I? Like, I just feel like that is such
like low vibrational behavior. Like you're really out here fighting over probably something so stupid and petty, and you're going to lose everything behind that. For what? For 9 times out of 10 for people to be on one person's side and be like, oh, you got beat up anyway. Now you're embarrassed and you lost everything. Like, or worst come to worst, it's weapons involved. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm too cute. And I'm real petite, and girls be real monstrous over me trying to fight. You're too big. It's always the big ones. Like, yeah. And I do have a mouth on me. I will say that. Like, I do be talking a lot of trash to people, and I'm going to tell it to you raw and uncut. So people be really upset about that. But to fight, you will go to jail. Yeah. And that's what occurred. That person went to jail. Because don't put your hands on me. I'm not going to fight you back. I refuse. Because I just feel as though, like, I'm not even gonna attempt to try to fight you back for the simple fact that I have a lot to lose. I have a lot on the line. And if it said that I fought you back, now we both in the same boat. Why would I? Punch a clock. Yeah. You got that much anger in you, go punch a clock. Let that wear you out.
You see this young girl? I don't care. I don't fight. And that's okay. What I don't like about that young woman who shared this story, that you can't be somebody who talks a lot of mess and then say you don't fight. You can't start a lot of stuff and then try to hide your hand. If you're not going to be a fighter and don't want to be in and don't want to deal with that, don't put yourself in those situations. Don't be the person to cry wolf when you starting it. Don't be a fighter. Don't. But because there's a lot of monkey see, monkey do, we got to all go. That's even in, like, let's just say that the daughter wants to go fight, right? And she got to bring her friends. The friends may not even want to fight, but I can't say no. I can't not fight because it's my friend, and how I'm gonna look. How will I look? I can't. And that's the sad reality of why social media, like, you could have did that before and it wouldn't go nowhere. Now they're gonna record you, they're gonna make a story something about you, they're gonna tell everybody your business, they're gonna make you be publicly humiliated because you said, I ain't going to go fight. I ain't going to nobody's house. I'm not trying to lose my life. You can't. So you got to be big and bad. You got to be this and that in order to be able to thrive and survive with a lot of these women, because they are just these masculine, aggressive young women. And unfortunately, I think the sad part is her mother, for the woman who went outside the fight, your mother is right. She with it too. She with it too. And that's the part that nobody's making it better. Nobody's saying, you know what, it ain't worth going out there to fight, daughter. Don't stoop to their level. I know you've been mad at her. I know you can't stand her, but don't do it. I'm gonna go out there and fight with you. This is what it is. And this is what it's always been. But now that social media has entered the equation, everybody is trying to make sure that they're seen and that they're known and that they big and bad. That nobody set an example. I can be the mom to be the punk mom. That is how bad it is. That is how bad it is. And unfortunately, this young girl said that, she ain't calling the cops because she been wanting to fight. She been wanting to fight. Okay? She's been wanting to fight. But I think that this is the problem, that it doesn't solve anything. It don't solve anything. It really doesn't. All it does is keep things going and going and going until, like I said, somebody's hurt. Somebody is in a bad, bad situation because they take it too far. They take it way too far. And I think that this is just unfortunate. It's a sad reality, but we have to be mindful of energy we give the people, especially somebody who's 18, 19 years old. It's just like, you got to realize that you do have stuff to lose. You got to think about that. What do you have to lose? Because fighting her because you wanted to fight her for so long, that you got a lot to lose now. Think about that. Think about that. It's important that you think about your life, think about your future, all the things. So let me know your thoughts on this topic in the comments. Drop it down below. Share what you think. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Of course, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.